Wait a second. They're connected to what? Another one? What?
Pascal, you are now rocking with that dude Pascal.
What's up? Jake and Rebecca have been busy. Let me just say that really quick. There's some information here that I'm still trying to wrap my mind around, and they're not giving us a whole lot of information, but I still wanted to give you guys the information no matter what, because like I said, they've been busy, and they've been busy doing the devil's work. Let me say that again, okay? They've been busy doing the mother-loving devil's work. Let me explain something real quick, okay? They've been out here. We've been known, okay? We've been known that they have been doing all kinds of crazy stuff. We already knew about Jake from State Farm. We already knew how this guy is. We already knew how diabolical he is, and he rules with a very violent fist, okay? For a lack of a better term. We already knew about that. And we thought it would just stop, or we would just hear about Emmanuel and the police out there trying to find him, and they're all locked up for that. But there's been new information now that is just blowing my mind. Now, this could be in connection to some other things, which we are going to talk about here in just a little bit, the possibilities, because they're not giving us much information here, but they are giving us enough to know that these guys, both of them, okay? Both have been busy doing the devil's work, all right? So deputies are saying that they are at the center, both Rebecca and Jake Haro are at the center of reports of CA, Child A, guys, all right? This is not a drill. This is not a joke. Separate to what we've already learned about, let's just say, Promise, okay? They're the 10-week-old girl, and, of course, Emmanuel. We are now hearing that they are connected to a whole other case. What is going on here? And this happened really soon. This happened really recent, guys. As recent as this past Thursday. The day before they got arrested. Yeah. Just so you know. So here, let's take a look at this. So I said, I'll repeat it again, just so you guys know. Deputies say that the Haros are also at the center of other reports of A, okay? Riverside County Sheriff's deputies say they responded to a call of Child A at a home at the 23,000 block of Cottonwood Avenue in Moreno Valley on Thursday afternoon. This past Thursday. Let me repeat that again. This past Thursday. So what the hell is going on here? We're going to talk about it here in a second, but you know for a fact, your boy got questions, and I wish I had all the answers right now, okay? They confirmed the investigation is related to the Haros. Deputies said that the investigation into the alleged A is ongoing. No further details were released. So let's talk about this. What's really going on here? Could it be connected to what's going on with the fact that their daughter, their 2-year-old daughter, was taken from them? Thank God that baby was taken from them before they did anything worse to that little girl. But it does make you wonder, was maybe the baby, maybe the 2-year-old getting checked up by doctors and realized that she was also subjected to some sort of attacks, for lack of a better term? Did she started talking? I mean, 2-year-olds do talk, okay? They could still say certain things, right? To convey that they were in trouble or that they were terrified or something of that sort. So again, it does make you wonder, does this have to do with the 2-year-old, or does this have to do with Isabel's son, Eli, the oldest son? Maybe that. You got to remember also, it's so hard to keep track, but Jake has other children as well. He has other children. He sired a bunch of kids. And, Rebecca has her own fair share of kids as well. They have a very blended family. So it does make you wonder, what is actually going on here? You see what I'm saying? What is actually popping off here? And why would this child, or why would there be reports of another CA somewhere else? Like I said, this is wild. And this shows to you that they were busy, y'all. This report happened Thursday afternoon, the afternoon before they actually got arrested. So what actually happened? They responded to a call of CA at the home in the 23,000 block of Cottonwood Avenue in Moreno Valley on Thursday afternoon. What happened? They responded to a call, y'all. They responded to a call. So something happened. And maybe I'm reading it wrong. You guys correct me in the comments down below. But the way I'm breaking it down is that one of them, if not both of them, put their hands on somebody, possibly that afternoon, and maybe kicked rocks, ran away or something. Or they realized someone was hurt. They said it out loud. That kid said it out loud, and they called 5-0, and 5-0 pulled up to the actual house, responding to that call. Because one of the kids finally said, yeah, they both put their hands on me, and I don't like it. Or they saw some markings on some kid. I'm just saying, the possibilities on this situation are endless. But again, I got to ask you guys, because this is crazy. This is why I get heated, because we're starting to learn that these two, they're both terrible people. We already knew that, but this is bad. And they were busy out here, y'all. They were busy. This is not how you raise your kids, y'all. It's not. This is insane, okay? But I did want to share this with you guys. Of course, let me know your thoughts. What are your theories? Okay, is it the 2-year-old speaking out? It was the 2-year-old found with markings on her body. I mean, let's not forget the 10-week-old baby girl, little precious promise, right? Now she's in really bad shape, okay? He took that girl's life. But they found, when they took her finally to the hospital, they found healing and fresh markings, if you get what I'm saying, on that little, all right? Could it be a situation where one of the kids, if not some of them, were examined, or they say a call of a child, right? Did one of them get examined and they realized that that kid was also in dire straits as well? I don't know. I'm leaning towards the possibility of it being the 2-year-old, but I leave that question up to you guys as well. Again, that kid got lucky, you know. Unfortunately, in such an unfortunate way, she got very, very lucky. But again, man, I just can't believe this. Again, baby Emmanuel's still nowhere to be found, y'all. They're still looking, but we'll find out more information. This is just insane. This is just insane. Comment down below. Let me know what your thoughts are. You know, obviously, we already have been eating this insane sundae. You know what I mean? This is just adding some sprinkles, some very WTF sprinkles on top of this very insane sundae that we've been eating, okay? So these are just the WTF sprinkles. I don't know what else to say. I hold tight to your kids and keep your hands to yourself. Protect our little ones. I got to go. Be good to yourselves. Be good to one another. This is the Pascal Show. Bye.
Pascal. You are now rocking with that dude Pascal. We be going wild.